My phone lagging.
Rize podcast is in the building.
Vontae Type Davis right back at you with another one. Thanks, Canelo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rise Podcast with your boy, Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one with all Access International in the building. How y'all doing, good people? God bless y'all. If y'all in the chat, we made it again. Thanks for tuning in with the Rise Podcast. We gonna do what we do, like Coach Calvin say. This thing gonna be fire. We got a lot to talk about. It's the final preparations. Get it off your chest. Make these bold predictions tonight. All right, y'all. Y'all know what we do. Let me get the sponsors out the way. We do what we do. You know what we do. Five-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. We waiting for him to make his awaited return. GTD Promotions. You see what I'm rapping? GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a durable thing to waste. Shout out to www.kadichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslip.com. Go on this Instagram page and check out that fire art. Anyone and all on the Bad Girls debut promotion card. Shout out to Sherry Essentials. Get your toiletries, 12 rolls for $7. And I tell you, the product is top of the line. Support your Black businesses. Don't squeeze the Charmin. Don't need no more money. Let's get Mr. Leo where he need to go. Northeast Market, Greenmount back lot. 12 rolls for $7, man. You can't beat that. Support Black business. Shout out the EOE, Education Over Everything. Shout out the Bad Girls Promotions. Shout out to Rise Inc. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing, featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Go on their podcast of 12 rounds of boxing once a week, every Wednesday. Shout out to Under Armour. Thanks for what you always done for the gym and what you do. And shout out, go over to Wheatgrass Boxing Podcast. Check out the Smoothie King interview representing the Rise Podcast. And today I went on, check out Marco Boxing on YouTube. I went live on this podcast today. Go over there and check out that interview. It was fire, representing the Rise Podcast. So that was an honor. So shout out to Marco Boxing. Go over to his podcast and support him. Y'all can watch that clip. Like I say, go over to Marco Boxing Podcast. You'll be able to pull it up.
Yo, you doing
Also,
a lot of interviews, yo.
I only did 2, and I've been on the podcast
You doing a lot of interviews, yo.
I did. I've been on. I did.
These interviews ain't been approved. You doing a lot of interviews, yo. Watch your steps. Watch how you stepping.
Oh, shout out to last but not least. This one kind of dear to my heart because the official gear of boxing is on like Jiffy Popcorn. I just met the a big player, the lady that's head of the uh Box Raw clothing line. I met her the other day. If you watching Queen, shout out to y'all. And Coach Calvin told her we plug her every night. Every time we get on there, we representing Box Raw. And she say she will be sending a package with the Smoothie King name on the box.
Oh, just for the Smoothie King?
So on the count of three,
I say just for the
I want
Smoothie King?
y'all to say this now. Don't you cut me off. I need y'all to don't you cut me off. You've been getting packages all last week. I knew it was gonna come back. See, God is like ugly, and he ain't too far. Y'all on the counter thing, yeah, squeeze. DMX sent me this. I'm doing something on hardcore podcast. Yeah, payback is biatch. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. I told him, boy, you don't mess with God's children. Blocks. And I will be getting a package sent to the lovely Queen. It was an honor meeting you. And shout out to Coach Cal, because he made sure she knew who I was. I see you can say what you want.
I ain't worried about that package coming. You don't even know her name, so I ain't worried about it.
I don't know your name.
You don't know her name. You keep talking about Queen. What's her name?
Oh, I ain't putting that name up. We don't do that in Baltimore. Yeah, we don't get stitches, get stitches. You know what I mean? He trying to get my wig split. Like Brandon Scott said when Mackenzie Frost on Fox 45 asked him, can you give me the names and transparency? He said, no, I'm not going to give out the names of these people. If you notice, we live in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm not putting nobody in danger. Thank you. Next question. I said, whoa, Brandon Scott a gangster. For real. Yeah, man, shout out to the Queen. I hope you watching. Coach Calvin told her, man, I make sure, we represent the Box Raw brand every night.
I'm trying to figure out how this one
she gonna be sending a package to the gym under my name. So the Smoothie King.
I'm just trying to figure out how it's just one package though.
No, it ain't. I got extra larges coming for you. See, I ain't do you like you did me.
You doing interviews, you getting packages sent. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. So I did say, what did she say? What size senior wear? I say extra large. So you will see your hand in the package.
All right.
Now I don't know what she gonna send us, but she say she got us.
All right.
So I hope it's something funky, cold, Medina. She say, Calvin, I'm getting on that ASAP. And she sitting there and watch the fighters, and they about to open up Pandora box. The whole gym is about to be draped in Box Raw apparel. One of the first gyms in the country to ever do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
So y'all,
hold. Did you make a smoothie?
No.
You ain't closed the deal. You ain't seal it. How you let her come in and you ain't make a smoothie? You supposed to close the deal with the smoothie.
Because she was under new management. She in love under new management. If it happened to me, it can happen to you. Yeah, man, but it was a blast, man. Hey, everybody in the chat, let me go over and say hello to my little friend. You can't see it, right, Sing?
No, you got to handle that.
Gotcha. Let me go over and holler at my people.
Oh, I got some. Oh, I can't even show y'all. Damn. Let me see something. I don't even think I can show y'all.
Scrolling down. Make sure y'all smash that like button coming in. They up in here already, yo. Our family up in.
I can't even show you.
All right, y'all, starting off. You already know who she is. One of the top dugs of the Rize podcast. I talk to my baby girl all the time. We be chopping it up like chop suey. Smoothie King, right back at you. With another one, Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Starting the night off with a 20-piece McNugget. Thanks for the support, Miss Tanya. And prayers going out to you and your family. Good, happy Friday weekend, Rize family, friends, coaches, fighter, gym, center, GTD, Bad Girls Promotions, Rainer, Pound Boxing, Isaiah McCoy, Real Deal, Israel, Thomas Hill, Showtime, the Guy Pass, Jenny, Maurice Jones, Little Tank Gang, Junior. Fight Night Boxing. Love Charlo, but in the 10th, I will be live tomorrow for the fight. Miss Serena, another one of our queens. Kamani Clark, Antonio King, Ace, Thomas Hill, my good peoples. Aunt McQueen. Gregory Pratt, yo. Death's Inedible. What's up, champ? It was good seeing you today. And baby girl, she was feeling better. For Augustus O'Neal III. Nicole Dunkley. Cosmic Lando. What up, champ? D for the win. The chosen one, Joshua Furlong. Justin James. That's my boy right here. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one for non-international boxing. Coming over to check out the Rize podcast tonight. He know we about to turn it the hell up over here. Salute to the chat and the Rize. From my channel to yours. Salute. Thanks, champ. Joshua Furlong, nephew. Good to see you in the chat. Justin James, George Gain, Maurice Jones. What up, my boy? Darnell Jones, people. Maurice Jones. Ooh, say what? Yo, my boy. Man, go over to Four Corners Boxing, man. They always having us looking fly, fashy, man. If y'all want that apparel, man, go over to Four Corners Boxing, man. They got everything, man. They got some fire. They got a big movement, man. Go over and support them, man. And my senior Carbs voice, I heard of baby. D for the win, George Gain. Good evening, I heard of. Go over to Motion Sports TV podcast. Support her, y'all. Key Alexandria. I forgot the lady off in Vogue. She looked just like her. Fight Night Boxing. Trying to get Senior Squeeze on my pod. Please get that approved. Okay. Boy, we blowing up, Senior. Fight Night Boxing. Trying to get Senior Squeeze on my pod.
Whenever you ready. How you doing? Hold on.
Whenever you ready. James Williams Trucking. Lord's 4500. Yo. What's good, Rize family? Squeeze the Senior. Alexis McDonald, another one of the queens of In Vogue. I tell you, In Vogue up in here deep. No, we never gonna get it. No, we never gonna get it. Oh my God. Say hello to my little friend, my queens up in the chat. Marcel Triggs, it's Friday. boy. Blessings. I got Canelo split decisions. I'm with you. Platinum alkaline water, boy. They can use you now in Baltimore. You should be a millionaire. They talk about parasites in the water, the drinking water. We definitely need you, Plat. Oh my God, this my baby right here. Smoothie King, right back at you. Whether or not on my afternoon sports slate, you've been on my mind real heavy. It's been a minute. What up, though, Rize fam? Yeah, man, make sure y'all go over the afternoon sports slate. Support the queen and keep her movement going. Stay the course, afternoon sports slate. We still pounding the payment over here, too. Jay Cropper. Kareem Hassan, we want 100% likes tonight. So hit that like button now. How the missus like that smoothie? Brother Hassan. Thank you, Key Alexandria. Make sure I'm getting everybody. It's Friday, y'all. We about to turn up. About to turn up, y'all. Cheryl Whitley. Hey, senior. Coach Squeeze and Rise family. How you doing, Queen? A lot of queens up in here tonight, man. God is good. Y'all looking beautiful up in the chat. God is good. I hope they treating y'all like queens, like y'all deserve to be treated. George Game, Tyrell Cobb, Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Part of In Vogue, Key Alexandria. I gotta get her name. Squeeze, you did great on the interview today. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the love and support, man. God is real. You know, God is real. Yes. Thank you, Key. Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one for Norm International Boxing. Thanks for the 10-piece McNugget. Salute to the chat and the Rise. From my channel to yours. Salute.
Appreciate you.
Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one, Brother Kareem Hassan. Thank you for the 20-piece McNugget. Go ahead, Brother Hassan.
Oh, he's showing up. Where Nikki at a time like this?
You at work all the time, senior, and Squeeze did a wonderful job today in representing all of y'all. I was truly proud of Squeeze today. Squeeze dropped the podcast so everyone could check out the interview.
It's no problem, Brother Hassan, but I ain't even get no notifications that we was podcast jumping. He just go around the interview. You know what I mean? The people ain't been screened or nothing.
Take that up with the CEO. They set that up. Take that up with the CEO, the other CEO, Cecil Jackson. Okay, the link up in the chat, y'all. Come on in, let's talk boxing. It's Friday fight weekend. Everybody pumped. I hope the fight live up to the expectations.
Is my phone? Can y'all hear the wind blowing? Is it too loud?
No. Boy, I had to take them Benadryls, boy. I'm a little drowsy, little groggy. My sinuses start acting up today. I said, man, I gotta put something up in me, man. I wouldn't try and fight through that. Adarius Warren, salute to the Rise Podcast. Welcome to the chat. Boxing Dad, what it do?
Who your picks, please?
George
I need
Ben.
your picks. I need your picks. Who your picks?
All right, hold on. I'm going to come to you now, Chad. Jason Torres. Oh, yeah. At the news sports slate, she said she needed to hear that senior pick me up. You got this, man.
What?
At the news sports slate, she said she needed that. Them words are encouragement. New Era Boxing and Best TV. Cosmic Lando. Amir Liggins, what it do? Kareem Hassan picture from 1992 when he was house manager at the House of Ruth.
Good.
All right. Okay, champ. Now, what was your question?
I need your picks.
Final picks?
Yep.
All right. I said it once. I'm going to say it again. I'm a big I'm a big Canelo fan. I'm a big Canelo fan. Always been, even when he fought Floyd. Always been a Canelo fan. Charlo brothers. At first, I ain't really cared too much about them. Running their mouth a lot. But they start to rub off on me a little bit. As much as I don't think he got a lot in his toolbox, I like the young Charlo, the one that's fighting Canelo. That's my best one.
All right, so
I
let me
like
ask
him.
this. Let me ask you this, right? Because, you know what I mean? Like, is he locked in or is he nervous?
Both. He's locked in and he nervous. Naturally, a natural feeling, because he can go into the biggest fight and highest payday of his career ever.
All right, but this is my concern. You know, one, he ain't got big brother right there by his side. You know what I mean? Two, he ain't giving us nothing. Is he always locked in? He ain't talking nothing. He ain't, you know what I mean? No, you know, they run their mouth, get hostile, you know what I mean? Pump it up, tell a fight the last minute. We ain't getting none of that. So do you think he a little intimidated by Canelo, or is he really that dialed in, ready to go?
Uh, I would say 50-50 on that. Because remember, we talked about one of the biggest names and biggest faces in boxing that he's going in there to compete against and to dethrone him and to make a statement. So it's naturally going to be nerves there. But I think once the punches get thrown and he feels Canelo punch, that the
Look, Trey,
fight
how you
will
feeling
start.
tonight? I'm listening to
Brother
you.
Hassan,
Yay.
what up,
You
chat?
hear me?
You good?
Yeah.
What's saying yeah?
I'm right here. I'm working. Chump. What's up?
Oh, because I go hit you with we don't talk to no dots.
I'm at work. Like I'm at work. I don't really want to. You know what I mean? I got the phone down. I got my earplugs in. I'm working and I'm working. You know what I mean?
I heard that multitasking.
You know what I mean? I'm working and I'm working. You know what I mean?
Hey, senior.
What's up, Chad?
Man, Squeeze representing y'all like a champ today, man.
Man, I don't want to hear about it because I ain't getting no notification about it. You know what I mean? I
But
don't want to hear
hey,
about it.
it ain't like he knew about it when he got the call. I was there with him. So when
Oh,
he got the call,
so
and the
he
man
double
called
dipping
to
it.
come
You
on
ho.
broadcast.
Listen, this is one thing we ain't gonna do. We ain't add on them. So you basically telling me you just jumping on the case. You telling on yourself. So now you was there. You was an eyewitness.
I was there.
Ain't nobody know you was involved, and you just gonna jump in and say, "No, I seen them do it."
I was there.
Good gosh, hey, Squeeze, be careful of the company you keep. Come on out, they got us.
Hey, senior. Hey, senior. This for the pump up, not to go to jail.
Come on out, they got us.
This for the podcast, not to go to jail.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You say, I seen him do it. It was the little short guy with the 2 goals in the side of his mouth. Man, we don't need all that.
Hey, senior.
What's up, Chad?
When he produced the come up, I want to hear them same words.
Man,
I know that's right.
I already got word that he cutting backdoor deals. I need to go on a podcast so I can get my name big. I already got the email.
Hey, senior, but he mentioned your name so much, you was there.
Hey, you remember what happened on Life? When they thought the black dude that could play baseball was gonna get him out, and he rolled out and left him behind. I'm already ready. I'll be left behind.
Stop trying to turn it around to something that it ain't, man. The man handling his business. He represented all of y'all, so be proud of him. And you on the boat too, man. So shut up and just ride with the waves, man.
I might not be on the boat, but I'll probably be holding on in the water with a hand on the handle, just pulling along. I ain't on the boat yet.
But you there. That's all that counts. You there.
I got to see the interview to know what it was. Now, I'm just hearing about it. I'm just getting notified about it.
But still, you know he did the interview, so you should already know that it was fire. That's all you need to know. Please did it, and it's fire.
I don't know. I got to see it to believe it. I'm from Show Me State.
You've been with him long enough to know, man. So stop acting crazy, man. Cut the crap.
Hey, man, who your picks? Who your picks this weekend? Who
Who you got?
Charlo.
Oh, hell no.
Lubin and Ramos.
Dang. That's a tough one there. Ramos.
Barrios, Ugas.
Whoa!
You like to come on here and talk a brother to death. You don't like to come on here, you know what I mean, get off. You want to come on, eat, chop it up, parlay, be squeezed, best friend, co-defendant, all that. Coach Calvin said y'all got 3 minutes to come on here and say what y'all want to say, and good night. You want to be a host of the Rize podcast. I see what my sister's talking about.
Boy. Hey, senior. Do me one favor, senior. Burn that hate out your blood, man. Burn it out. Because it don't look good.
I ain't hating. I'm just spitting the facts, man.
Burn that hate out, man. It's the difference between facts and hate. The fact is that Squeeze went on that podcast today, did a wonderful job of representing all.
I left that alone. How much he paid you? How much he paid you? You keep on going back to Squeeze in the interview. We left that alone 5 minutes ago. I asked you your picks, and you keep going back to that. How much is he paying you?
Nothing.
What you getting paid in movies? Huh? So you come on here and do this, and he send the wife home her big personal thing of smoothies. That's what's going on.
Oh man, you just got to find some kind of angle.
I'm asking questions to fit to the facts. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. What's the real deal?
The real deal is that Squeeze is gonna carry you to the top. So just get on the wave and ride with it and shut up.
Brother John, I'm trying to find out who you talking to. You ain't talking to me like that. You ain't talking to me like that, Brother John. Hey, Brother Hassan, how old you just turned?
Man, come on, man. We ain't going with that.
No, for real. I'm asking how old you just turned.
65.
And you had a great birthday, didn't you?
I had a wonderful birthday. My wife set that joint off.
You must not be trying to see the next one.
Huh?
You must not be trying to see the next one.
Why?
You ready to get it cut short.
By who?
Ain't no by who. You ain't no damn owl. You good, Jack? You ain't no owl by me.
By who though? By who?
By me. You keep running your lips.
Senior.
Hey, we trying to talk boxing, man. Oh, first and foremost, we trying to talk boxing, man.
You the
Are you
one
finished?
change the subject,
Are you
not
finished?
me.
Are you finished saying what you had to say? Because we could get
You
out
the
of
one
get you out
change
of
the
here and
subject,
get
not
somebody else
me.
doing. I got something for you. I got something for you. I'm gonna work these controls tonight. You finished with Squeeze? Because I'm done.
Hey, Squeeze,
Yeah.
just keep having you.
Oh,
He
come
gone,
on.
and he gone just like that. He gone just like that. Back to the Rise podcast. It's Friday night. Final predictions. We on here with the Smoothie King holding it down. Let's get it.
Yeah, New Herb Boxing and Best TV. It's like 11 preliminary fights. Thomas Hill, but I was talking about main card. That's some good picks. I'm just worried about Charlo layoff.
I think I'm going Charlo, Ramos, Barrios.
Let me make sure. Somebody said get the chats, but they don't know I'm on my phone. Y'all was chopping it up.
You can't get them. I can't. You like?
Hold
No,
on.
they gonna have to,
I'm scrolling now.
y'all gonna have to put them in the
Okay, I
super.
see that
Get
one.
in.
Hold on, I seen that one. I did that one. Now I'm scrolling for the
Maurice
other
Jones,
ones.
where you at, Maurice Jones?
What's going on, family? Peace and blessings to you guys.
What's going on? Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Salaikum salam.
Let me get this chat out the way. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Luther Vandross, niece, Miss Tanya Vandross, senior 6 years, a baby. Thanks for the 2-piece McNugget, Miss Tanya.
I don't want no smoke, Miss Tanya. I love you too.
Not from Miss Tanya. Good answer. Brother Kareem Hassan, Smoothie King, right back at you. Thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. That's what haters do. Love y'all. Art McQueen, co-squeeze with the vocals, right back at you. Thanks for the support, man. Fight night boxing. I want to make sure I ain't forgetting none of that.
Hey, we gotta make sure we do fight. Hey, we gotta make sure we go on there with Fight Night Boxing.
Yeah, definitely. My main Apple Scrabble boy, we be chopping it up. Y'all already know who he is, man. The myth, the legend, one of the 4, 5 horsemen of 12 rounds of boxing, aka 4 corners boxing, the brains, the muscle behind the operation. Don't let the smile and the glasses fool you. He is in the super heavyweight division. He's a gentle giant, but don't get it twisted. Veins can be moved in a ring. All the way from New York. How you like the Oreos? My main Apple Scramble, Darnell Jones' nephew, Maurice Jones in the middle.
What's going on? Appreciate the
What's up, Maurice?
introduction, man. How y'all fellas doing?
Oh man, great.
Man, I'm ready for tomorrow, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be a great
Who
night
you
of
got? Who
boxing.
you got? Run me your picks. Who you got?
I got Charlo by decision. I got Lubinson. I got Erickson Lubin. I got that by knockout.
Whoa.
And
Lubin by knockout?
I got Lubin by knockout.
God damn! Oh, you trying to win some money?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Ramos is a good dude, but I just, if you watch boxing, Lubin's been on a roll and he's been focused ever since that Sebastian Fandur fight. He's been locked in, and
Hey,
he don't
Maurice.
like L's.
Hey,
And that
Maurice.
one,
If you thought Fundora was letting his hands fly against Lubin, Ramos let his hands fly too.
Oh no, I watch him. Trust me, he let them fly. He let them fly. But the thing is, when you let them fly, see, this is the thing. With Ramos, he's never been tested like that. He hasn't gotten there with a guy that's really gonna go in there and test you. He's mostly been in there with guys that they get punching them out and they retreat. Lubin's been in there with a guy like Sebastian Fendor, looked like Martin from Tommy Hitman Hearns, and still was ready to fight to the end.
But what he
And
say?
he's
What he say? You know what's the most important thing he said in that fight?
what he say?
When I was getting my ass whooped, the game plan went out the window.
There you go.
Lubin
There you
game plan
go.
went out the window. You see, so if Ramos touch him, is the game plan gonna go out the window again?
No, but what I'm saying is you got to see where I'm coming from with this point. He stood in there with someone that is a hard-nosed puncher and that can fight, and stood toe to toe. If it wasn't for the referee stopping that fight, he would have went all the way to the end. He was willing to die on his shield that night. Is Ramos really willing to go to hell and die on his shield versus Lubin? We haven't seen that, and that separates men from the
Ooh,
boys. We know
ooh,
we know Lubin's willing to do that, but is Ramos willing to go through that? We don't know that, and we're gonna
ooh.
find out tomorrow night. For the other fight with Barrios versus Ugas, I like that fight. I don't have a pick for that fight, honestly. I want to see both of them because Ugas been out for what, going on 16 months, recovering from his surgery with Spence, and Barrios. He lost to Thurman, but his last fight he got a first round knockout. So that's a 50-50. Not too sure in that fight. So those are my picks right now as I'm standing. But that fight is going to be an interesting one. The fight of the night, though, mark my words, it ain't going to be the main event. It's going to be Ramos versus Lubin.
Oh, okay.
Fight of the night going to be Lubin versus Ramos, my opinion.
Because
And I like
Okay.
I like the main event. I like that Charlo came in at 167. Some people were saying, oh, they wanted him to come in a little bit lighter. I don't think that would have been a good fit for him because because the reason being is
yeah,
you got Canelo who fights at 168.
Mute your mic, Junior. Mute your mic.
go ahead.
For me,
Uh,
I like that Charlo came in at 167. He came in at 167 and a quarter. I like that because Charlo is known for 154. Canelo's a 168er. Don't give your opponent. What's the number one rule in boxing? They tell you is any leverage you can get from your opponent and make it in your favor, do so. With him having that extra weight, he gave himself leverage because he's not going to be the smaller guy in the weight. And that's also going to be able to help him later on in the late rounds because we know anything about Canelo. Canelo's a body snatcher. He likes to break his opponents down with the body work. He's done it to everyone he's fought in the last 6, 7 fights. He did it with Ryder. He did it with Caleb Plant. So if you watch him, he's a very skilled and very good specialist in using his tactics for his strengths. And one of the things that Charlo has to do, he has to stay in the middle of the ring. Don't get trapped in those corners because Canelo likes to get you trapped in the corners. He did it with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was winning the rounds until he got in the 11th round. And he made that comment and said, I'm pretty good, don't you think? And then what happened? Charlo backed him up in the corner and switched on him and went to the body, came back with the left, came back with an overhand and stopped and dropped him. Then caught him again later with the body work again. And Caleb Plant body wasn't built for that. I call him a brawler boxer. He's more of a brawler than he's really a boxer. He's not a boxing technician, but he knows the sport, if that makes sense for the people listening. He's not a technical boxer. When I say technical boxers, I think of guys that are like Floyd Mayweather or Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Those are boxing technical fighters. He's a guy that has power and pop. So he uses that for his advantage, and he also uses the ring to lure you into traps. So if Charlo could stay in the middle of the ring, use his jab, use his reach. Don't don't pop. He gotta make those jabs feel. You gotta feel the power behind those jabs. If he could do that and then go to the body, use some body work, late and then get out, he'll be all right. Because what's gonna happen is if what's the one thing that happened if people watch this fight, what, I'm gonna ask Senior and Squeeze. I'm gonna ask you this question: what is the one thing that Bivol did good against Canelo that he won?
Box.
He used the number one thing they teach you in boxing was jab. He used his jab and he used his distance. He didn't do nothing spectacular. He didn't fall for none of those tricks Canelo wanted him to do. Sit there and go toe to toe with him and slug it out. And he stayed out the corner. He stayed out the corner. Whenever he felt himself getting backed up in the corner, he shifted and rotated himself out of there and stayed in the middle of the ring. And what happened? Canelo started throwing a lot of wild shots, haymakers, trying to catch a home run, and it didn't work. Floyd said it best. Canelo's beatable. People don't get it twisted. He's beatable. But the thing is, are you going to stick to your game plan for 12 rounds, even when it gets look like it's getting rough, or you're going to fall for his traps? And he's successful because people most likely fall for his traps. So I got Charlo. If he could stick with that, he could be successful in this fight. But if he decides he wants to go out on a shield and go toe to toe with him and let his ego and his manhood be tested, like I gotta go toe to toe with him, that's a bad decision because you're gonna go night night. He gonna go night night. So that's my pick for it. Who y'all got?
I got Charlo. I got Canelo by majority or split decision or possibly a knockout. The not knockout, the referee gonna stop it from taking too much punishment. Charlo don't got no quit in him. The ref would have to save him. If Charlo wins, it would definitely have to be via knockout, because ain't nowhere in the world I got him out boxing, master class boxing, Canelo. So I'm going with my boy, Chucky. I'm going with Chucky, Canelo.
Okay. Who you got, Senior?
Ramos Barrios.
He said he got who?
Charlo and Barrios.
Charlo, Ramos, Barrios.
Oh, Ramos. Okay. You the first person I heard that said he got Ramos in this fight.
My feelings say Lubin. I ain't in the moving off feelings. That's how you get fried, going off feelings. I want Lubin to win, no doubt in my mind. But is he going to deviate from that game plan once them hands start flying? That's my biggest question. And I already seen in a big fight that Lubin let everything go out the window. It's okay to be a Doug, but you got to stick to the plan.
That's true.
You was winning sticking to the plan. Once he put them hands on you, you gave him the fight.
That's definitely true, and that is one of the things that I hope Charlo does not do as well for his fight. I hope Charlo doesn't get off the game plan, because if you get off your game plan against Canelo, it's over.
Hey,
it's over.
Maurice Jones, you remember when Tank fought Barrios?
Oh yeah, I was there in Atlanta. We was in the building.
And Lubin fought who? That Dominican Lubin fought?
Who was that? What was that? Jason Rosario?
One more round. I thought that Dominican was going to get Lubin in that fight.
He beat Jason Rosario. That's the same dude that beat what's his name from Philly?
Yeah, but don't forget
What's
that
it?
Dominican was putting hands on
J.
Lubin.
Rock Mills.
There you go. He beat J Rock. He beat J Rock easily.
No, it was not easily. No way it was. No, no, no.
Bro, he beat the hell out of J Rock. I was at that fight. That was in Barclays. He beat J Rock bad.
In the Barclay, I wasn't in no Barclays the fight I'm talking
J
about.
Rock fought Rosario, bro.
No, I'm talking about the Lubin
Yeah.
and Dominican.
He talking about the
Oh,
last
okay.
dude
I know
Lubin
what
fought.
guy you talk about. I know what you're talking about now. That was one fighter. Yeah, that fight that Lubin fought. I know who you talk about. That's not Rosario.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was a Dominican kid. It was a Dominican kid, and Lubin could have lost that fight
that
in,
was a
in
tough
Atlanta.
fight for him. Yeah,
Right, that's
yeah,
what I'm
it
trying to
was.
tell you. And so I seen what Lubin do in the later rounds. This even before the Fondora fight.
I hope he doesn't listen. You're making a good point, Senior. Because if he shifts the game plan, it's gonna be tough for him. He's got to stay disciplined. You got to just stay disciplined.
When them hands start, and he a little chinny, and when them hands start flying, I'm trying to tell you, like Lubin, I like Lubin, but what is he going to do when it's clutch time?
That's true. But one thing about Ramos too, that if you watch and study, when he lets his hands fly, he tends to keep his chin up in the air. He lets them hands fly, and he throws them punches, but he doesn't seal back up. He throws those punches and be wide open. So if he can counter, he can catch it with a good counter punch. It could change the game.
Yeah, yeah,
It can
yeah.
change the game. So that's
I
why I
get
think
that.
it's gonna be that's why I made my prediction. I think that could possibly be the fight that steals the night because those two guys are guys that are slept on, but they get in there and they can scrap. They get in there and they can scrap. They're gonna definitely give you your money's worth for sure. It's just who for that fight. Listening to you, Senior, it's pretty much what guy's gonna be able to stick to their game plan and break the other guy down. Whoever
Y'all
does
doing
that
a lot
will
of
be
y'all
successful.
doing a lot of thinking, and I don't know why. I don't know why. It's
What you
true experience on this level. That's going to pay off tomorrow night. Yeah, everybody got a punch of chance. They put on boxing gloves, but he not in fucking Canelo league. People need to cut it out.
No. We're not
All right,
talking about that one.
let's
We talking
bring
about Lubin and
let's
Ramos.
let's bring. I don't know what Lubin gonna show up. Let's bring pound for pound boxing talk and senior.
Oh, salute to pound for pound. What's up, my brother?
Squeeze, what's going on? Maurice Jones, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, thanks for being patient, waiting, man.
Of course, man. Just it's good getting different perspectives because you never know. Certain people see certain things,
All right,
but it's
so
true.
you opened up Pandora's box. Tell me what you seeing, young brother.
In which fight, the Ramos and Lubin or the Canelo
Wherever
Charlo?
you want to go, young man. Wherever you want to go.
Senior, what's going on?
What's up, pound for pound boxing? What's happening, champ?
Chilling, man. Blessed, man. Enjoying this Friday. With the Lubin fight, I really want Lubin to win, man. I really want Lubin to win, but that's my heart because I feel like I want Lubin to win because I wanted to like prove that he's not like a gatekeeper. You know what I mean? That he is on a different level and he can still compete at that top level. So that's why I want Lubin to win. I think Ramos is going to win. Ever since I saw Ramos, I'm like, yeah, he fight different. And like I think that fight, I think they're gonna bang it out. Just the way their energy is and how they've been talking and the way Ramos fight, Styles make fights. And we talk about the Fondora fight. I seen Lubin stand there, just blow for blow, fight of the year type fight. Ramos, that's how he fight. But he got a little bit more skill. I like Ramos because he got like a real long jab that he stick out like a real long jab. But he be right there. So, but I got Ramos though. I'm putting money on
Pound for
Ramos, but
pound,
I want
pound for
Lubin to
pound,
win.
pound for pound. I don't mean to cut you off, but don't tell him don't tell him I paid you to come on here. You just know boxing.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. Yeah,
You
I
just know
like
boxing,
Ramos.
man.
But I want Lubin to win. I really would either. Like I said, I got money on Ramos, but I want Lubin to win to just for me, because I'm a fan of Lubin. I want him to show like, nah, y'all just can't put no young boys in here, like they gonna get beat. But with it's the kind of the same thing with the Charlo Canelo. But I feel like I think Canelo gonna stop him. I think Canelo gonna stop him. Charlo do
Yeah.
got a way to win. Charlo do got a way to win. I never count none of these fighters out. Canelo been beaten. And like even Floyd said, how you say you got to have a game plan when you fight Canelo. Canelo got beat by Floyd, he was smaller. Canelo got beat by Bivol, he was bigger. They both beat him two different ways. Floyd was right in front of him. Floyd was right in front of Canelo. Bivol was throwing combos and staying distant. So there's ways you could do it, and I think Charlo could do it. And I want Charlo to win because I want to see Charlo versus Bud, and I don't think Canelo gonna give Bud that fight. So
He
again, my
not.
money's on
He not.
Canelo. My money, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. My money's on Canelo, but I really want Charlo to win. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I think that Canelo, when I say Canelo gonna stop Charlo, I really just be looking at previous fights with Charlo. For some reason, he loved to put his back on the rope, and I seen how people like Harrison, who had a stiff jab that was keeping him off, but even people like Castano, how for some reason he feels like he has to like move a whole lot, and it leaves him open for shots. Because for some reason he could fight off the back foot, but he be getting caught. And when he get caught, I'm like, damn, he's getting caught by Harrison. He's getting caught by Castano. And you know the thing about Castano and Canelo, they both recently anyway, they both just march forward. They both go forward. And when I see Castano, I see like Canelo like times 2.5. You know what I mean? He used to fighting bigger dudes, so he's used to getting hit, used to cutting that distance, moving with you. He don't got the greatest footwork, but he been getting close enough to
Yeah.
knock people out. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So I got him, and I don't know. I just see it, but again, I hope Charlo win though. You know, I'm
Right.
rocking with
That's why I
Mary.
say he got to be in the middle of the ring because you hit a spot on the head, pound for pound. He likes to stay on those ropes, and Canelo will use those ropes and put him in them traps in the corner. So he got to stay in the middle of the ring.
Good luck with that.
It's easier said than done. Yeah, I know that.
Mhm.
Good
Only
luck with that, young man.
only two people been successful, but hey, this is boxing.
Yeah, he could do it. I mean, Caleb was out boxing him for 10 rounds, but it just seemed like Caleb, like how you say, I don't know, I don't know,
Caleb became
I
a
don't know, you know,
fan to me. Like in the 11th
yeah,
round, he
like
became
like
like a fan. Like he was
he got
mesmerized.
he got too comfortable, and you know what? Too, what I say, even if Canelo didn't knock him out, I feel like the way he was fighting, they would have did him like Laura. They would have still gave it to Canelo, but been like, "Nigga, you was moving too much." You feel what I'm saying? Because Laura was winning, but he was moving too much, so they gave it to Canelo. Caleb was winning. Caleb was out. So again, we talking about three different ways that we see people have, a good advantage on Canelo. And it's like to a point where he can't do nothing. It's not like when you see a Tank fight, people be like, "Oh, Tank was down," but you see Tank loaded and you see Tank just make adjustments and get him up out of there. Canelo is always kind of like, damn, if he keeps this up, he's gonna lose. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's different. But I really want to see that Cormel fight though. I'm excited to see my man. I've been gassing him up for a minute. I've been posting about him for a minute. I want to see what he do.
Yeah, they gonna
Yeah,
move him along real good. The guy he
yeah,
fighting 4-0 in his mid 20s.
mid
So,
20s,
they
4-0.
ain't gonna throw him to the wolves early.
No, I think he's 5-0 with 3 knockouts, or he 5-0 with 4 knockouts. Some dude, but yeah, he undefeated in his mid 20s, and he's 17. He going yeah. Everybody keep talking good about him. Even
I ain't gonna
Jeff
Um,
lie though. The
Mayweather was like, yo,
PBC giving us some fire. These cards they been giving us some
yo,
fire.
2023 was all super. Do y'all realize it was all super fights this year? This was a Jordan year in boxing. Even I mean, different platforms and everything. Top rank, even like they had the Haney versus Loma. That was dope. It was controversial, but that's still a good high skill super fight. We had Tank and Ryan super fight. even before then, even now, we got Canelo and Charlo, undisputed. Then we had the biggest one that we've been waiting for 10 years, Crawford. We have Bud and Spence. All of this in 2023. It's gonna be hard for 2024.
Yep,
But I
the
just
avalanche
enjoying it
started with Tank, though. We know who started this
for
trend.
sure.
We
Coach
know who
Calvin
started
told
it.
y'all. Coach Calvin told y'all that. This gonna
We
make
know
fighters
For
who. We
sure.
win.
It's
know who.
crazy.
They don't want to say it, but we know who started it. I say it all the time. Tank started the trend,
And made history.
and everybody. And not only did he make history, him and Ryan had one of the biggest fights in this year
Is
without a title.
You know,
not this year. In history.
you
He's
know what?
top they
There you
top
go.
10 and he's not number 10. He's top 10 and he's not number 10. He like number 8 in
So you made
history.
history without fighting for a title. Come
No
on, man.
title involved. So what that show you?
You know what I'm mad about? I'm
Come
mad
on.
though because we're not gonna get the real numbers from this Charlo Canelo fight because a lot of people backed out because of that MGM cyber attack.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the 5th or 6th highest paid pay-per-view card in all of Las Vegas
Five.
in history.
I'm famous KT gonna say Davis and Plant started it. Yeah, David and Plant started it. Yeah,
No, they didn't.
all right. Yeah,
No, they
all right.
didn't. No, they didn't.
Nice try,
They-
buddy.
No,
And
they
I think
didn't.
I got Elijah Garcia. I know boy just beat up Hurd though. I remember that fight. He beat up Hurd. Resendez. He tough,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
just think Elijah Garcia I don't know if he's tough because I never seen him like get hit and see how he acts. So I don't know how tough he is, but I know he could take a punch and he could box. And
Yeah, that's a fight
I
that's
think he
gonna be
gonna
good to watch.
outbox him. That whole card, I mean, I'm watching all tomorrow's gonna be fight. All tomorrow's gonna be fight because, like I said, I'm watching the Carmel joint, and I'm gonna just leave it on to them. But I think Elijah gonna
Carmel's
win.
fighting in the preliminaries, right?
Yeah, you fight on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What time those are
if I'm not,
starting? Like 5 o'clock? I mean 6?
I think like 6. I think like
Yeah, I gotta
6.
check him out. I've been waiting to see him.
And you know it's a 6-rounder,
He ready.
so this is time.
And
Yeah, for
McQueen said
real.
Elijah Garcia do great body work also.
Yeah, he all around good. That's why I like Elijah Garcia because he's, you know how people's a complete fighter. I don't just see him do one thing good. Like he got good defense, he got a good jab. He looked like he could crack, and he do his thing. And what's that? 160 they at? I think they weighed in like 150 something today. Yeah, they at 160. So he gonna be good. Yeah, I
Fellas,
want to
I
see
gotta get off
Cormel.
of here. Gotta go to work in the morning, but y'all have a blessed one. Y'all be safe. Take care.
Appreciate you,
You say, brother.
Maurice.
All right,
Peace,
Maurice.
fellas.
All right.
Peace.
Squeeze, you got Canelo in it.
I got Canelo by majority or split or a referee stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah,
Charlo. I got Charlo by knockout. That's what I'm
Yeah, I
painting
think
up
Charlo.
because he gonna be down on the card, and Derek James gonna tell him he gotta pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Derek James gonna tell him.
You think he gonna be able to pick it up?
If he try to fight, Canelo like he fought Castano in either one of those fights, he getting up out of there.
Yeah, the thing about beating Canelo that I noticed, even though he got beat multiple, like he got beat 2 different ways. Some will say 3 if you count the law fight, whatever. He was getting outboxed by Caleb. The thing about Canelo is, like, you can't be scared to fight him. you could beat him different ways, but you gotta fight him. Like Floyd, like he didn't run from Canelo. He was there. Floyd was there. And then Bivol was bigger, but Bivol wasn't there. Bivol was away. But both of the things, Bivol was hitting him with combos. Pop, 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 pop. Had him on the ropes. Floyd was in front of him, but he couldn't touch him. So Floyd was just play with him. Boo, boo, boo. But he was there. When you fighting like Caleb, trying to box and stay on the back foot, you might win some rounds, but that hasn't been proven. When you fight like Laura on the back foot like this, you lost. He got to be able to be there, but still be smart.
But you know he don't fight. You know he don't fight that way.
I know. I don't know why. Even with the Castano fight, I was looking like, bro, I seen it today. There was a time in the 7th round. Whoever really watched that fight, they know what I'm talking about. He cracked him in the 7th round. And everybody, even Spencer's in the crowd, like, turn it up. And he just kept going on the back foot. I mean, for some reason, when people lose to Canelo, they be like friendly. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like nobody really shut the door on him. Besides, like, when Bivol was putting him. But even Bivol was kind of like, I don't know, he was backing up. I don't know. And he won that fight by 1 round. Bivol won that fight by 1 round. They had it 115, 113. Wow. And then one of them had it a draw for Floyd. So this is my point. Like, you got a lot against you. So you got to really put on. And I don't know if Charlo could do that. Seeing you got Charlo, you said, right?
Yeah, so I'm going right now. I'm going Charlo, Ramos, Barrios.
Oh, the Barrios Ugas fight. You want Barrios? You think Barrios gonna do it?
Yeah.
Let's see. I hope.
Ugas had a 16-month layoff. You know what I mean? Spencer did a number on his eye.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Man, you still talking about that bullshit, man.
Listen.
You on some bullshit.
The eye collector. Nah, it's a fact.
Man.
That's all.
Yeah, that is
Whoa. Did he get his eye collected last fight?
No.
Yeah,
His eyes was fine.
You mean to tell me his eyes was fine and he got his ass whipped like that?
His eyes was fine. His shit wasn't swollen and broke. His shit was fine.
Shit. He looked like Tommy on Mo.
You trying to put something to something. He asked me a question. I gave my answer. You just want to, you know what I mean? Get off your chest what you need to say.
What the hell you stuttering for? I ain't
said at all. I said get off your chest what you need to say.
You up there talking about some eye collector, like he been to Penn Optical some goddamn where. He ain't collected nothing but ass whipping.
Nah.
When it comes to Barrios and Ugas, he coming off a fight, 16 months layoff, Spencer stole his eye, swole this shit up, had that man in the hospital for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Is he going to have PTSD when them hands start flying again? Barrios go to his face. Is he going to start having PTSD? Barrios might lay him down. Barrios might lay him down.
Lay him down?
Is we going to have the same Ugas that for Pacquiao?
I know one thing.
All right. I digress.
You ain't digress. This is a good fight. This is a good fight for both of them guys.
Shout out to Barrios.
Yeah, this is a good get well fight for both of those guys.
I don't know. This is gonna be tough.
I got Ugas.
Why?
Experience.
Mm-hmm. What about his style?
Huh?
What about his style?
Tailor-made. Both of their styles are tailor-made for each other. They're not gonna do a whole bunch of moving around if they don't have to.
Exactly. And yeah, Barrios, he be when y'all start fighting, he be there, and that's how Ugas fight. If Ugas could do it with the Sean Porter to Barrios, I don't know. But Barrios tall though. Barrios tall. I think he taller than Ugas. It looked like.
A lot of people say Sean Porter ain't win that fight.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a really close fight.
Or when Sean Porter was on PBC boxing with Kato Boo, Vinny Penzianza, and Dominique Brazil. When they had that show, I don't know if it's still on or not. PBC boxing. He told Vinny Penzianza told Sean Porter to his face on the panel, you know I care about you, you and your dad. I love y'all. Got mad respect for y'all. He said, but I had you losing that fight.
Damn, he told him that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Go back and watch.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close fight. I was watching that fight. It was a close fight. It was a real close fight.
Do you
like,
think
those are real swing rounds? Those was real swing rounds.
Do you think Lubin can get past the shell shockness of getting dropped like he did with the Charlo twin?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Lubin's heart is in question at all, because for somebody who is shell shocked from a knockdown like that, especially one that caught him off guard, I think they would be a little bit more defensive. But like we saw when he took his second loss to Fedor, he was there banging. Like Lubin is the type where you gotta drop him, and that's the only thing that's like I'm like it was still a close fight with Ramos, because like I think Maurice Jones said. He like, bro, we know Lubin got hard. We never seen Ramos test it, because Lubin's gonna bang, 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 bang with you all night. Like you gotta put him out. Ramos, you don't know. But I said I think Ramos tough enough. I think he gonna do it to him.
We're going to see tomorrow night. It's going to be spectacular. Smoothie King, right back at you for another one. D1, thanks for the support on the super sticker. Member for 9 months. I got
Barrios.
Barrios lighting his old ass up. Nah, bruh.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good bar fight for Barrios. If Barrios lose, I think he'll be like the perfect, not a good bar, but I think he'll be the perfect gatekeeper, like to show you what level you at. If Ugas wins, that just means to me that Ugas is on championship level. He ain't the best, but he's on that champion level, you know?
If
Because
you guys win, do we get Ugas versus Boot?
yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, that's how it go right now. I think whoever wins this fight is gonna end up fighting Boots for the mandatory.
Ain't gonna get crushed.
Yeah, I mean, so it's a good and a bad thing. But these are fighters, so you gotta take that opportunity, bro. Whether you get beat down or not, bro. You know they're gonna pay. Whoever it is, you know they're gonna get paid. So what you gonna say? No. I mean, it's your career. It's your career, but I don't see Ugas declining that fight. And Barrios, if he somehow pulls it out over Ugas, I think he gonna lose, but I think Barrios will still take that fight.
I think Boots KO both of them.
Yeah, Boots. I got Boots stopping both of them.
So
I got Boots
tomorrow,
stopping everybody.
so we here, man. We here. Charlo got put up or shut up.
Y'all streaming tomorrow?
The talk is over. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
if I can get with somebody on that.
Y'all covering the fight tomorrow or no?
I'm gonna see what I can do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on YouTube, so I'll holler at y'all then. Squeeze, Senior, always love.
Always
over hate.
love, man. You know.
I'm gonna be on YouTube on the lookout. Y'all be safe, bro.
You too. Thanks, champ. Seeing your closing arguments. I'm over here nodding off on these Benadryl.
Level 8.
All right, y'all. Thanks for another successful episode of the Rise Podcast. It's fight week. Lubin, the High Rollers, Barrios, Canelo, Charlo is going down tomorrow night. The truth gonna be told in the ring. Don't forget to support the Rise Podcast. Smash that like button. We coming with that Box Raw merch, and we coming hard. Trust me. And as I always say on the Rise Podcast, it's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Peace and air grease.